Close the curtain. Stay on the phone. We are closer.
Hey guys, this is Tattoo Tony, and this is the most amazing school I've ever seen, and you'll probably never see something like this built again. No chance. As you could see from the photograph that Andrew took at the beginning that I just showed, this school looks like a castle. What you can't see from the front is it takes up a giant city block, and it's at least 3 stories tall. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the cafeteria, a swimming pool, a home economics room, gymnasium, and part of the auditorium. I've also got some really killer footage to put in a second video. This high school was designed by a famous architect that started, he was known for his school design, and he started designing schools in St. Louis, I think roughly maybe around 1905 or so was when the first one was built, and I'm just taking a stab at that because I've read about it a lot of times, but I don't have the information in front of me. If you're curious and you want to look it up, the architect's name is William Ittner. Now, I have filmed the school before and put up several parts, but it was with my old camera, and it really didn't do. They're good videos, but I just wanted to come back with this newer camera and take a better look, especially knowing that this place may not be here forever, and also at different times you're unable to get in. So we were driving by the other day and didn't even necessarily have intentions on going in, but we saw an easy entry. Anyways, there was a gentleman who lived by this that was telling me about the copper thieves and people who have damaged this building. And he said there was one guy that was on the roof trying to pull off like the copper gutters, and they look really cool because they get patina and they turn that greenish kind of seafoam color over time. But anyways, the guy was on the roof trying to steal some of the copper, and he fell off the edge and broke his neck and died. So we're going to get to some really cool stuff in this video, so stick tight and check this place out with me. This school was also featured on the documentary Abandoned on Vice television. I was a little disappointed with their documentaries. Of course, they have great cameras and professionals, I guess, shooting them, but they didn't show very much of the school at all. I mean, they showed like a couple highlight spots and, maybe like the gym and the auditorium, and that was it. I really didn't think they, I guess it was kind of an interesting highlight, but they didn't really preserve the building or the architecture. Or really show what it's like to walk through the building. And I thought it was funny too, the guy in Viceland or whatever it's called had a police officer come in and sweep the building for him first. I was like, man, you kidding me? I mean, I guess it's cool. I guess more or less I was like, geez, I wish I had that luxury. check the background on my channel, the banner, you'll recognize that side of the gym. Andrew took a beautiful photograph of me in front of that for me to use for my kind of logo banner. It's an interesting divider across this gym. Usually now they're like tarps that roll down. I'm not quite sure how that setup worked. That box there, that wooden box, we just kind of panned across it. It looked like a confessional box. But anyways, I believe this school had been open since, I don't know, somewhere around 1910. At the end of its life, it was a junior naval academy. And wait till you see in the next video, there are just rooms full of uniforms left behind. I mean, some of the things I could point out, that just the waste that wasn't reused or in another school or sold, like all the equipment that was not it was in good condition and could be cleaned up when the school was abandoned. All that kitchen equipment and stuff, could have got a pretty penny for that stuff, but instead everything here was just left to decay and whatever. I mean, just not a wise use of resources, that's obvious. These are Art Deco paintings that are on the wall. Andrew has some beautiful photographs where he was able to do some magic and really bring out the colors and show you what's there. Maybe I may have them, I'm not sure. If I don't, I need to get him to send me copies of those photos so I can put them in the next video, because we're going to go up in the balcony in this auditorium on the next video and take a look at some of the beautiful lights or chandelier type thingamajigs that are hanging down. But anyways, these Art Deco paintings are belong in a museum. I believe the building opened in maybe around 1910, 1915. These were put up in the 20s. And they're very period paintings, and they're beautifully done, and they're gigantic. And, they could have went to the art museum or something, but no. They just stayed in here. The roof's leaking. That roof's going to cave in here. It's just a matter of time. This building's up for sale. I mean, I don't know if you really are getting from that shot the size of that auditorium in a school. It's unbelievable. Here we are back in the gym, which is behind the stage. I just like the way that peeling paint looks with the different colors. At times, I'll tell you, part of the reason, this was actually let to sit in the 2000s. You might think it's been abandoned longer than that, but it hasn't. But at times I've been in this building where it's just so humid, it's unbelievable. Water's dripping off my glasses. I mean, so there's just... The basement's flooded too. I went and looked at the boiler room because I didn't do it justice in my other films. It's just ginormous. Look what Andrew did to my camera. Anyways, the boiler room is now full of water. I'm not even sure how it happened. It looked like a couple feet or more. It wasn't like that when I was here several months ago. Or this winter. Yeah, probably in January, maybe February, March. Not sure, somewhere in there. Somebody left an old Pop-Tart wrapper. And I'm not sure what these little rooms were for either, changing rooms or what they were. They looked like they were little stalls with doors, but no signs of a toilet. Look at all the hand dryers. I mean, this was a high-class place. The porcelain or maybe metal, I don't know, porcelain covered spouts on them, it looks like. Get your rag, 25 cents. Wow, look at this pool, and all those tiles on the wall are acoustic tiles to keep it from being so damn noisy and so much echo in here, because this would be a really loud area. Speaking of that, we found some recording booths or sound booths in the basement. That was something else. Oddly enough, they had like professional little sound booths in the basement, and I don't remember seeing any of those in the Performing Arts School. They may have been there at some point, but I don't remember seeing any in there, and would have maybe expected them there. There's colorful graffiti all over this room. The one thing that really pissed me off, though, is that they spray painted on this fountain head. See the black things on the floor? Those are flippers. Why spray paint on that, though? You know, the tile wall's okay, but on that detail there, why? Put a black upside down cross or X or whatever the hell on its face. I'd like to piss in their Cheerios. You know, and they didn't even center it, so whoever did that, if you see this video, you suck. It is a stupid place. Completely pointless. It doesn't look anything like what we're seeing now. It's just a couple lines, and it's not even centered on anything, so... You can go check out Andrew's photos on Instagram at Focus Grim. There's the flippers. You're going to see a picture of my fat ass with flippers on. And there's me standing atop the fountain with my camera. Wow. That shows you how deep that pool is. If you go back and look at that photo, you can see, like, that's the deep end. And I was about to go off the deep end, but then I realized I'd been off the deep end most of my life, and I'm stuck. Don't know how to get out. Hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you hit the like button. You know, I always get at least 1,000 views, and if I could get half of you to hit the like button, it would help this channel out a lot, and it would ensure that we can keep making videos like this for people who enjoy them. So do it. Just do it. So anyways, you're going to see the Frugal Gourmet and some other stuff. This is the home ec room. This looks like a little setup here for kids to vacuum or whatever. There's a little fireplace, kind of like a little den or a little house for them to take care of, teach them how to use an Electrolux or a Hoover. And ice cream freezer, electric ice cream freezer. And then there's another box over here that's got an ice cream maker in it. I had a hell of a time getting that out of there. So I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of the video in peace. And make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate you guys a lot. Comment, share. Share helps a lot too. Subscribe. And keep your eyes out for the next one. Appreciate it, guys.
Close the curtain. Stay on the phone. We are